Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we have Lenovo G580 laptop with following specs. CPU is Intel Celeron 1.8 GHz, 2 cores, 2 threads and 2 MB of level 3 cache. RAM is 4 gigs DDR3 and the hard disk is missing. Okay, let's clean this thing and make some upgrades. First upgrade is CPU Intel Core i5 3210M with 2 cores, 4 threads, speed 2.5 up to 3.1 GHz turbo frequency, 512K level 2 and 3 MB of level 3 cache. DVD drive actually works well, and the customer insists that device remain in the laptop. For cleaning the display, I use a glass cleaner combined with 96% alcohol. As always, be very careful, do not push hard and pay closer attention on the edges. Single drop of liquid may damage the entire display. Second upgrade is RAM. This motherboard has only one memory slot, so obviously instead 4, this is 8 gigs in single module. And the last upgrade is 120 gigs SSD. And from this point the misfortune begins. BIOS accurately see new CPU, but whatever I do or don't do, the laptop goes off approximately every 30 minutes. Just turn on without Windows, on memory test, Hiren's boot, or even in BIOS settings it repeats the shutdown. I have already flashed the latest BIOS, so I assume the CPU causing the problem. So another attempt with a slightly older but very similar performance CPU, Intel Core i5-460M. But without any changes, the laptop continues to shut down. After a long research, I discovered that this is a very common problem. It appears that laptops with this or a similar chipset also have some BIOS restriction, which cannot be bypassed. To cut long story short, on this model CPU is not upgradable. Therefore, I'm putting back in Intel Celeron, and I hope that SSD and RAM will affect the performance. .1080p video is going surprisingly well. In Cinebench R15 for CPU we have score of 115, but the GPU refused to cooperate. Unigine with lowest, well, everything. We have a maximum 35 FPS with huge drops to 5. And that's about wraps it up. I hope you enjoy watching this video. Hope it was useful. If you want to support me to grow this channel, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching and see you in next one.